Hey, this is Willie here at Lamar Trailers, where we build trailers that last with people who care to the glory of God. Check this out. And I just want to say I am so proud of how it looks out here. Knowing where we've come from, where we are today, it is amazing. If we keep our areas clean and you can tell that we care, that's going to be how we're going to treat our people and how we're going to build great products, right? We are going to be the Toyota of the trailer industry. So that starts by having a well-lit shop and a very clean and organized shop. So I just came back from Japan and I was a little bit discouraged because they are so far ahead of us. But when I walked the shop today, and I'm going to show you around a little bit in each department, and I want to just brag on you guys and thank you guys for caring so much and being such a great team player and keeping our place clean and organized, because it makes a difference. Here we go. As always, parts department, really clean and organized. Look at that. Nicely swept everywhere. Really appreciate it. I won't be able to hit every place because this video would get too long if I did it. But we're gonna put a new laser over here this coming year. That's the plan. So an automated laser that's gonna load and unload by itself. It'll be safer and more efficient. So we're excited for that. So great job, parts department. Over here, the grocery store, really clean and organized, nicely swept everywhere. Looks like there's some opportunity to go and sweep underneath there yet. Thank you so much, great job. A big thing that we're going to be doing here in this department and in the parts department is going to a Kanban system. Right now, all our work is hidden in the computer in PDFs and emails, but we're gonna make it visible by using Kanban, and that's going to make things a lot easier. A lot to learn, but a lot easier. Really clean and organized, guys. Over here, great job. My heart just swells seeing all of these areas. So line 1 all the way to line 7, great job. Clean and organized. Trash bins are empty. That's how it should be, especially at the end of the week. Looks like we got a little bit too many sub-assemblies though, so something that we can improve on over there. Something we're gonna work on this next year is just-in-time inventory. So making sure our sub-assemblies are done right when we need them and only the parts that we need. Line 9 and 10, great job. Over here by all the sub-assembly people, really clean and organized. And I see you guys have done a lot of work with the racking, making sure the parts are where you need them. Good job, clean and organized. Line 11 and 12 and the staging area there, as usual, nice job. Now we're headed into the finishing department. An opportunity here that I noticed are these parts. Anytime something looks like this with lots of dust on it, that means it doesn't belong in the production area. And this is all our production area. So we need to bring it out and do something about it. Either use it up or sell it, because it does us no good having it sitting there. Sandblasters. I want to do a shout out to you guys. So usually around a sandblaster, typically there's a lot of grit on the floor and around it, and we used to. But both sandblasters, since we've done 3S'ing in the mornings, which is cleaning time and improvement time, thank you guys for keeping it clean. There's no grit around there, so I am not embarrassed to have any of our customers walk through here in this whole shop. It's not typical that it's so clean around there, so great job. Thank you, sandblasters. And so here in the finishing department, I notice it's all swept and cleaned. You know, the wiring department, which we'll get there, super clean and organized. Forklift is where it belongs. Vacuum cleaner, very clean and swept. I don't have the lights on in the paint booth, but the helmet's all organized in there. I wonder what it would take to get this off. Like soap and water, or maybe we need to paint over it. But over here, really nice and clean. Thank you for keeping it that way. This is a hard place to keep clean. I know, because I used to powder coat for 3 months, and it's just very hard to maintain all that dust. But for a powder coating manufacturer that does so much powder coating, great job. The dump finishing department, Really nice and organized. Swept everywhere. Things put back on the wall there. Shiny coat of paint. Good job, guys. Some of the things I want to do this next year is put like a wall around here or move all of these air compressors out because it's so loud. And so next year we really want to focus on making our shop quieter and using less hammers, because that means the parts don't fit quite right if we use a lot of hammers. Axle area, look at that. Really, really nice. Just makes me happy to see it like this, because when you see this, it means people care, right? We're building trailers that last with people who care for the glory of God, right? That's what we do it for. Look at this. As always, this is a wiring area. Beautiful. Always one of the cleanest areas. And then maybe this ladder could get hung up at the end of the shift, but beautiful. So one of the things I want to share that we're going to work on next year too, to become better, we have to expose our problems, not hide them. And so you might not like hearing this, but I hope it makes sense. We have to stop taking trailers off the line if they have parts missing or if there's something wrong with them. Instead, as much as possible, and I would argue that we can do it more often than we do, instead of having a rework area for Brígido over there, we try to fix it in the line, even if it stops the line, even if it slows down production. Because if it hurts, then we're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. So we're gonna do everything we can to make sure we have the parts that we need, or we shouldn't start the trailer if we don't have the parts that we need. And so when it comes off the line here, like this one over here, it's gotta be ready to ship, right? Let's not bring it outside and park it somewhere, and then when we get a chance, fix it over there, because all of that takes time and takes money, and then the customer ends up paying for that. So that is a big thing we're gonna work on next year, is exposing problems. We don't wanna hide problems by having a lot of inventory or by doing rework somewhere else. We wanna expose them, and we wanna fix them right away, and then see what we can do to prevent them from happening again. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Get lots of rest. Sorry for such a long video, but I just want to show the world and show you guys the beautiful things that's happening here at Lamar Trailers. Really proud of you, team. See you Monday.